Okay, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am consumer debt free, working on my family loan and trying to save as much money as I can. Yes, that's gonna be my new intro. We'll see how that goes. This video is gonna be a video that I planned to film a while back but never got to it. So I was like, what's the best time when I can't really think of content to share with you guys than to go back and finally film videos that I planned before but just never got to filming. All right, so this video is going to be my 10 tips for college and my reflections, if that makes sense. So this video is pretty good for if you're a parent who has a child going to college, or if you're a college student yourself, or if you are in high school going to college and you happen to be on this video. This is my tips, finances, and like secret stuff that I didn't know when I went to college. I am not a first generation to go to college. My mom actually went to college here as an older person, meaning like she went to college when I was like in middle school, and then my brother went to college and he's 2 years older, and then I went to college. But again, my mom didn't go away. My brother and we went to two totally different colleges, so there wasn't much that we could like share with each other, I guess, because he had a totally different experience than I did. All right, so I wrote these down a while back, guys, and I just never got to filming the video. Okay, 10 college tips. So these are all my college tips that I kind of put in this notebook because I want to remember for when I have kids and like tell them. All right, first things first is, if you are going to college, or if you're in like your second, third year, even your fourth year, or going to be in your fourth year, I would recommend applying to be a resident assistant. And that basically pays for your room and board. This is probably common knowledge, but I feel like there's a lot of us out there that really don't talk much about this. But yeah, you can apply to be a resident assistant. So basically you are in charge of like the students in the dorm rooms. And it's a job, and they pay for your room and board. And I think you get a stipend, but I'm not sure. Again, the only reason why I know of this is because I had friends who told me about this. And so first of all, I was very stubborn in college, and I was like, I don't want to do that. And by the time I did want to do it, it was kind of too late. You kind of need connections. You have to kind of ask around. So yes, that would be my first tip. If you don't want that many loans, but you do want to go away for college, like you want to get out of your house like I did, I would recommend applying to be a resident assistant. Second thing, there are secret jobs on campus. So let me just like zoom you in. Okay, so for example, there's usually, when I first went to college, the only job that was like publicized was food services. So I never had a job before, so I just applied to food services, and I didn't want my parents sending me money anymore. My first semester they sent me money, and I know that was really hard on them, so I'm very thankful that they did that. But then I found a job on campus, so I was like, you know what, let me just go to food services. But as time went on, I learned about offices that hire jobs. So like you could be a receptionist at one of the offices on your campus. You just have to be willing to ask and look around, like, oh, are there any job applications? You definitely have to be friendly and presentable, because usually these secret jobs, they want people who, you know, are people friendly. Usually when you have these secret jobs, you need federal work study. So that's how I was able to get these jobs. And like I said before, it was like a receptionist. My job, I applied to a literacy core program. So first I would go to schools to tutor high school students in math, and then my bosses, or like the bosses like liked me a lot, so then I applied to work in the offices, and then I was more of like behind the scenes, scheduling students' schedules, opening the offices at 7 a.m. in the morning, closing up the office. So yeah, with time I advanced in my position. But like I said before, there's secret jobs out there like where you don't have to specifically work in food services. You could do something more meaningful, if that makes sense. Number 3, study abroad. I never studied abroad. My brother did. He studied in Costa Rica, and I did go visit him. But I hear it's like such an amazing experience. So if you have the opportunity to do that, my silly thinking was, oh, I didn't want to leave my friends and all that, so I never studied abroad. But I do recommend to study abroad. It's okay to leave your friends. Like, go experience the world when you have no worries on your mind. Number 4, this is one that I struggled with my first year, is balancing party and school. I went to Syracuse University, which is a party school. And before that I had really strict parents. So I wanted to go away to like experience life. My first year, I almost failed out of college because I wasn't balancing these two. Don't worry, like I made up for it. I had to stay in the summer to make up my courses. I never failed the class, but I definitely didn't get good grades. My first year, my parents were very understanding of that. So they knew like it was my first year away. So they was like, don't fuck up second year or else you're coming back home. So they were very understanding, but definitely balance it out. The 5th college tip I would have is if you feel like you can stay home, definitely stay home. For me, that wasn't an option just because I had very strict parents. And I kind of wanted to like grow up, and I didn't feel like I could do that living at home. So I went away. But if you have like, liberal parents, they let you go out, they let you hang out with friends, I would definitely recommend going to a state school, and staying home. You save so much money. 6th tip. If you're rich, then you don't need this. But if you're like me and had a low income family, the best thing I did was save all my school loan mail. I didn't read it, which is horrible, but I did save it. I would open it, I would like zoom past it and then just store it away. Read your school mail. What's the interest? What are they telling you? Like all that stuff, because it could help you plan out like if you want to start paying on the interest now or later. 7th tip, go to the free events. Colleges host so many free events. Go to them. You don't have to pay for events. I mean, there's events that you do have to pay for, but I would recommend taking advantage of all the free events. I didn't do this. I did it more my senior year, but my first 3 years I didn't really do this. Number 8, go to the job fairs. Job fairs are available since your freshman year. Go to them. Go with friends. Look around. Explore what's options out there. Explore your campus. Like in my college, there were different buildings, and you kind of had the sense that if you weren't part of that college, you can't go into that building, which is wrong. You can definitely go in. Like, you're paying to go to that school. Explore your campus. Maybe you might find a new major that you didn't know existed. Explore your campus. There's secret study areas. When I finally like explored my campus, I found like secret libraries that were like quiet, not many people. Like, if you want to concentrate but you don't want to study in your dorm room or in the lobby, explore your campus. There are so many secret areas that people don't publicize because they want to keep it to themselves. And then I kind of said this already, but explore other departments. So like, I wish I definitely explored. I would have definitely become like an accountant or something, because I majored in social work and I minored in economics. So I know it's like crazy opposites. But yeah, so that's what I did in college. I would have definitely like explored business school if like I explored my campus more. But yeah, those are my 10 college tips. Hopefully that helps someone out there. And then my reflections, my 7 reflections. First reflection, start paying off your school loans once you graduate, if you have a full-time job. When I graduated, I had a full-time job right from graduation. So I was dumb and I didn't start paying off my school loans, especially my unsubsidized loans. So that's one thing. If I could reverse time, I would start doing that ASAP. I never deferred my loans, but I guess I did join a program, so they automatically did that for me, which didn't have interest, so I was able to save up money. So basically I could have saved up money, my bad. So my Heartland loan, it was deferred. Oh my god, I like stabbed myself in the other video that I filmed. And now it's like a little blood. But my Heartland loan was deferred for me until 2017. So from 2014 to 2017, I could have saved up those $8,000 because I had a full-time job, but I didn't. So here we are. I finally paid it off. But I could have definitely saved on interest if I saved up from when I first started work. I would definitely recommend you work in college. I had 2 jobs in college and I could have been paying off the interest off my school loans, but I was dumb and I didn't do that. Like I said before, apply for college programs like resident assistant, helps you pay for your room and board, grants, all that good stuff, guys. Go to state school. If you are able to, if you feel like you can live at home for 4 years, go to state school. You'll save yourself on loans. I would encourage, like, when I have kids and they get older, I'm going to tell them, you better start watching YouTube college videos, to see like what's out there. 7th one would be appreciate your parents. My parents really helped me out in college, especially my first year. My first semester, they sent me money every week. And I know like my parents didn't have like the best money jobs, you can say, but they still like made it happen with like sending me $40, $20, sending me grocery money. And my mom, she actually paid $3,000 every year for my college out of pocket because she didn't want me to take out more loans. And then so with my mom paying $3,000 out of pocket, my dad focused on paying the home bill so that my mom could help me and my brother. Because my brother is 2 years older than me and she paid some of his school and at the same time paid some of my school. I honestly don't know how they made it happen because my mom has a better job now, but before she didn't. But she was like, she's the real MVP in this. But yeah, guys, appreciate your parents if they pay for your college or some of your college, or if they send you money. Like, you don't know what your parents do. You don't know like their struggles. They just want you to be good. Well, my parents, they just wanted me to like enjoy college. But yeah. And then just a little side note, my master's, since I became like in my finances by the time like I got serious and I started paying off my credit card and all that, I decided for my master's I was not taking out loans. So since I did have a full-time job and I did join a program, I paid my master's out of pocket. I did join Teach for America, which paid for some of my master's. So look for programs out there that help you pay for your master's. And then the rest I paid out of pocket, like I said before. So those are my 10 college tips and my reflections of like what I've lived so far. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm about to turn 28 in November. So it's just good to reflect on your past and then like share what you've learned with others. Like, you don't know if there's one person that you might help out with this. Yeah, guys, so hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me see, is there any other? I already said a video about this. I did a video about, yeah, these are about the old. I forgot. Yes. Okay, thank God I remembered. We are done with this damn loan. Yes, yes, yes. And then what I do is it came out of my bank account on 10/13. And put 20. And then in the back I have my 27 goals, my 27-year goals, which I am gonna do again. Hold up, where is it? I I've had this notebook since 2017, guys. So here we go. Look at this. And I did pay it off 10/13/2020. So I've met my second goal. I'm so happy. Now I'm gonna have to readjust this when I turn 28, but I'll definitely film that video for you guys. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it helped someone out there. Yeah, so please comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.